Did you notice a drop in your social media performance as far as creating leads and engagement? You may not be alone. This is Wysocarski for Real Estate in a Nutshell, and I want to talk about what's going on with lead flow over social media presence. Well, the first thing that's going on right now is, let's face it, there is an uproar. Sites like Twitter and Facebook and Google are changing the deliverability of, I don't know, some viewpoints, let's say, some political viewpoints. And a lot of followers are abandoning certain platforms. So depending on where you acquire the leads or what your market looks like, you may see a dip in, let's just say, engagement, because those people, they're no longer there. If they were following a certain political affiliation or party or something like that, they may be hopscotching around trying to find a new place to land, and that could very well impact the way that you are attracting leads right now. And believe me, the last thing we need is one more politically charged video right now. And this isn't that. This is simply about placement. So if you spent a lot of time on Twitter and Facebook and places like that, and you still have a high level of engagement, then that tells you that your audience is likely still there, or the 2 or 3 people that engage all the time, they're just working overtime right now. I would look more across the number of engagements and likes and comments and follows across a diverse number of people, as opposed to just the 2 or 3 that are always pounding on every post and singing your praises. Now both are good, and don't get me wrong. An engaged lead is one that will likely refer you and be a raving fan, and you want that. But without switching your allegiance or affiliation, I would just have you be aware that there's a lot of movement right now. And before we become too distracted, 2 weeks into 2021, I might suggest that before you spend a ton of time checking out which platform is going to be the next brightest, shiniest new object, I might point you right back to your phone. It's already in your hand. I promise you, your phone is in your hand right now. And depending on the last time you checked it, you may have a surprising number of contacts in there. And until every one of those people in your phone that know, like, and trust you is someone you've talked to about their needs in real estate for 2021, I might suggest that you just pause. Hit the pause button on social media. I know it's hard, but just think about it. Studies show that people move every 7, 8, 10 years. Let's just use 10 years. You have 100 people, 10 are moving this year. How many of those 10 are you willing to find out worked with a different agent because you weren't top of mind, or they didn't think you worked that area, or they felt you were maybe just too busy to help them out, to give them that personal service and attention that they're wanting to have, that maybe it's the exact same that you provide. My belief is this, what's old is new and new is old. And I know that talking to people that already know, like, and trust you, if they're already in your phone and you're already in their phone, to me, that's the highest conversion rate. And I would want to spend at least a lot of my time on that. And chasing shiny objects, hey, go for it. I'm not telling you not to do that. I'm just saying, until you have communicated with everyone in your world, you might be leaving some money on the table. And that's my thought for the week is, hey, chase what you want. But sometimes we spend so much time trying to look past the phone in our hand to what's new and what's exciting. Sometimes it's right there. That's what I got for you this week. So if you're struggling to find leads, come on over. Let's get your phone and we'll start making phone calls with numbers that are already in your phone. And I would imagine that 10% of those people are moving this year. If you have other questions or want to make a comment below or enjoying the video, please click comment below, subscribe. Definitely subscribe. This is Wysocarski for Real Estate in a Nutshell.